What's up, beautiful Pisces people? How you guys handling this energy? Fun stuff, isn't it? You know, stepping into this new paradigm, dealing with these new energy shifts, you want to take the past and the future of now and just move it into the present moment. Like-minded people create miracles. They can match the frequency. Everything's vibration, frequency, and energy. So if you know that it's what it is, Pisces, you want to make sure that Pisces has a path to stand on their own 2 feet. You just want to. You don't want to have something like that. If there are people in the collective trying to take things away from Pisces, well then great. You just want to absolutely make sure Pisces is protected with whatever people are. It's got to be good if they're trying to take it away from them. So knowing that the collective energy, and it's not in your space because you're here. No one's trying to take anything from you here. So it's what it is. The things that are meant for you will just kind of fall on your doorstep. This video has been attracted to you. And you want to, because I put symbols on a little bit of everything to make sure that, the right things are met by the right people. The only downfall to that is what is meant for you will absolutely attract what's not meant for you. And we just want to make sure that you can use your discernment with that. Knowing that you are the most intuitive, great. Those are the people that you learn from. Knowing that you are the high priestess energy, that, you are stepping into your power, those are the people that you want to work with. You don't want to treat anyone any differently. However, you want to definitely make sure that those that are unaware of just how much power that they hold, you want to absolutely make sure that they're empowered to the best of their ability. So by knowing this, and me personally, I built sales teams in some of the shittiest sales jobs in states all across America. So that's what it is. It's nothing new to me. But it is a new paradigm of the unknown, and you would be dealing with a paranormal INFJ. So by having these unique gifts, like I said, no one is any more enlightened than the other. The minute that they tell you that they are, that's what it is. Some people have just, practiced riding a unicycle better than other people. But knowing that you have something that other people are trying to take away, you just want to make sure that Pisces has that ability, has that laid in their lap, because it's been attracted to you, obviously. And it being a new paradigm shift that is what it is. Energy is everything. So, we want to take what we already have, move forward, and turn it into a creative project. What it creates is totally up to Pisces. 3:33 on the clock. My biggest issue with any of this is spiritual practices come with spirits, come with things that it takes like-minded people to understand. So when you're attracting INFJ, which just have access to the paranormal, and you're attracting the Pisces combination, like I said, those are your Albert Einsteins, those are your Edgar Cayce's, those are your Mr. Rogers, and you just really want to develop people like that. You want to develop people that can come up with E=mc², be the sleeping prophet, and play with trolleys for children after being in special forces in the war. So, going for peace, love, and protection of Pisces, because that's basically what it is. We want to protect Pisces' path, whatever that may be. We want to make sure that Pisces is experiencing the energy that some Pisces are. And we definitely want to make sure that if other people are trying to take things away from Pisces, we want to make sure that Pisces just has full control of that. Full control of their destiny. Full control of their path. Protected. Yeah, you just want to make sure that Pisces has that. because you wouldn't want Pisces to not have that. It wouldn't match the energy that's in the collective. So, it'll be unknown. It's based on the imagination. So, I'm having so much fun with this. And people want to know how Pisces is doing it. That's no one's business but Pisces. It's really no one's business but Pisces. There's been a lot of lies, there's been a lot of deception, a lot of manipulation, and when it's directed towards Pisces, I mean, it just takes one to know one. You want to make absolutely sure that Pisces energy doesn't get diluted, harvested, taken advantage of. Yeah, that's basically it. You want to be able to raise their intuition with tried and true practices. You want to make sure that they can identify their purpose because, I mean, let's just face it, most people are running around with no purpose on earth, and that's fine. That's fine. You want to make sure that Pisces has established reviews. That'd be good. It'd be good. Once you, and that's just it. It's like, not too many people go all the way around the circle and, basically set it on fire so that people just can't walk through the fire. They would be, boxing with flames. So that's what it is. They can fight amongst themselves. We'll keep Pisces in the little clique. That's what it is. I mean, everyone is invited as long as they can get past Pisces intuition. Everyone's accepted as long as they're for the highest good. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just about it. That's just about it. I hear the energy in the collective about Pisces being bored. Well, it's just what it is. Pisces doesn't have to be bored. Sometimes Pisces just really doesn't have to do anything. They really don't. Pisces truly doesn't have to do anything. However, the INFJ in a Pisces generally has a mission or a soul's purpose. And I mean, there's lots of angels in the collective. Let's face it, the collective is full of angels. And you want to make sure that they just have an understanding, a platform to speak their truth. And the fact that I just throw videos in there, there's been hidden information your entire life, and it's just what it is. You can always call for clarity because you just really don't want to tell everything that you know, especially if there's scandals trying to take Pisces' destiny away from them. When I hear that, I'm just shocked. Pisces, which one of you are they trying to do that to? Which one of you is absolutely unstoppable and sheathed from karma with a rainbow covenant over their life? Which one of you is that? Golden pay dirt. Yeah, it's just what it is. Elite gold nugget giveaway. And you've got these hackers that are trying to play with Pisces intuition. It's just what it is. That's why Pisces has a phone number. That's why Pisces has the ability to screen calls, because they can't get through that. They can't get through that. That is a perfect barrier or block from BS. And it keeps Pisces protected. Keeps them outsmarted and keeps Pisces protected. Yep. Chances are Pisces has probably drawn the attention of some individuals that, Pisces doesn't want around. However, Pisces has probably drawn the attention of some individuals that they don't want around, and they're much more powerful watchers. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And the further we go into this paradigm shift of doing, something for the highest good of all, if we focus on the Pisces that has been misunderstood, mistreated, the underdog, the emotional wreck, whatever, you don't have to do all that. You too can put on an energetic shield that just doesn't bother you. You're able to stay grounded, identify your purpose, and follow your heart. And it's always important to follow your heart. I keep hearing in the collective that, Pisces is karma for a lot of people, and I can understand. I can understand. Karma is a very real thing. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, being able to follow the signs, the synchronicities, and the omens, it's just what it is. We come to a point to where we get into creator mode, to where you are now creating your own reality as you go. Future's not set in stone. You have done karmic board clearing. You're able to remove all of the karmic situations from the past. Me personally, my past life probably ruined a lot of people, and I've come and done something nice for them and moved on. Soulmates just kind of pop up in your life. It can be a teacher. It can be every man is a teacher. Every man and woman is a teacher. They teach you a lesson, positive or negative. And once you're able to move through and identify those souls based on those karmic contracts, then you're able to remove the karmic contract regardless of what they know. You have heightened intuition. You have a higher knowing. You didn't pop into their reality just for no reason, and then they're able to give themselves just enough rope to hang themselves. That's what it is. You have to remove. That's what is karmic board clearing. Everyone deserves a chance. Give them the chance. What they do with it's totally up to them. They're creating their own reality. However, you get to a point to where blessings just kind of fall from the sky. That's what it is, and you don't want to lose that ability. You don't want to share that with others. You want to share it with Pisces by all means, because all Pisces have that ability. Everyone has that ability. They just have to be able to get to that point. They have to get to the point to where they have removed all of their karma and not create anymore. And that would probably be the point that they didn't want Pisces to get to, because that's how you take your power back. Now, having one more issue that has to be held is a piece of cake. That's not an issue. It's not an issue. They talk about Pisces new beginning, Pisces abundance and wealth. Which one of you is that, Pisces? Which one of you are they trying to take things from? Which one of you is absolutely unstoppable? Which one of you is the high priestess walking tower of karma for some people? So if we're able to identify these towers and then just kind of move around them, and I mean, let's face it, you don't want to treat anyone differently. However, the trash will take itself out. And generally, if you truly love thy neighbor, you don't want them to see you bringing your garbage back into the house. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Pisces generally gives people chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. INFJ have this nifty door slam. It's called the INFJ door slam. How does it work? Just like that. Because it's a whole lot easier. It's a whole lot easier just to pretend they don't exist, because you are magical beings, Pisces, honestly. And being able to completely quiet the mind. Being able to completely quiet the mind of that past energy. Does it upset them? It doesn't matter. That's their own reality. That's their own reality. Hackers trying to figure out what Pisces does? Play the markets with your intuition, fool. We got classes for that. Protect your energy. A new financial system coming out that's unknown? Great. Are you prepared and protected? It's not that hard to do. Some people's hands are being forced for something that's owed to Pisces? Great. What's meant for you can't be taken away. The universe giveth, the universe taketh away. That's what it is. Me, I'm calling back my energy. Reiki for calling back your energy. And when you do that, it's on an energetic level. Everything is energy. If you put positive energy out, if it's unrequited, cool, you can just call that back. And it doesn't matter what form it's in, whether it's in money, whether it's universal life force energy that's been harvested, because that's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. And when people harvest that, well, cool, you can still call it back. It was still your energy. Just because you're able to fill the bucket up over and over again and put it out there, whatever they used it for, it doesn't matter. You're able to call that back. That is your energy. They shouldn't have done what they did, so it doesn't matter. And when you hear them talking about going out and doing rituals under the moon and it's what it is. That stuff doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother me at all. That's what that whole rainbow covenant wrapped around someone's life does for them. And the fact that people have been lied to their entire life, unless they research the words that are coming out of your mouth, they really don't have a clue what you're talking about. Which is fine. Let he who is deceived be deceived. When you hear a very, 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 very skilled energy reader talking about Pisces having a mystical sister, thank you for that. Talking about Pisces having a genie lamp. Pisces, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? I can't find that lamp anywhere. It's loose. It's what it is. The lamp's loose around here somewhere. Anyway, they're talking about Pisces summoning things. I'm not worried about any of that. Not worried about any of that. I protect my soul. Talking about them casting demons on Pisces. What are they talking about? There's always Reiki to return black magic. I don't know what they're talking about. It's just what it is. So, as we get our popcorn and watch these houses of cards fall, it's just what it is. It's a whole lot easier to focus on Pisces. Thank you for that. What time was it? Look at your clock. Did you hear that? It's just what it is. So, knowing that the high priestess just sits in silence and communicates with spirit, and knowing that they're trying to stop that all-knowing energy from rising up into any kind of destiny or whatever, you just want to let go and give it to the universe. You just want to give consent to the angels and let them take care of it. You don't want to be involved in anybody's karmic downfall. You can't save them. You can't save them. They can only save themselves. Sad as it is. Love and truth set you free, and some of us already have the truth. So it's just what it is. Knowing that people are scrambling over money. When you go for money over love, that's just your own fault. It's your own fault. What is meant for you can't be taken away from you, and it's just better. There really is no good or bad. It's just more of a positive thing to focus on heightened intuition and know that you are the universe. And if you truly have the universe inside of you as a tuning fork, activating your dormant DNA, doing the intuitive exercises, focusing on your ability to heal yourself and others, it just really doesn't matter what anyone throws at you. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Being able to see through the cloud and the illusion, and we're going into the higher dimensions. We're going up into the 6th, 7th, 8th. We're ascending. So, knowing that it's nothing new, knowing that they didn't want, and see, when they say Pisces, there's a whole collective of Pisces. I don't know of just one that the energy reader says the name of. However, that would be the Pisces, Sun, Leo rising, Gemini moon. That is a very odd combination, I would say. And you got to remember, rejection being protection, and skipping over gifts from spirit is generally someone's wish fulfilled. And that's kind of what you want. You want to be able to get over other people getting their wish fulfilled so you can have yours. Thank you for that. 15% on the clock. What time is it? Got 15%. Oh, 9:17. 9:17:15. That's what it is. Following the angel numbers, 2020 on the clock. Manifesting with the angel numbers, manifesting with angels and spirit, being able to manifest instantly, because every thought is a manifestation, positive or negative, based on what you think. So if they're trying to keep Pisces in a state of confusion to manifest blah, 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 this, that, and the other, we've already taken care of that. We've already locked ourselves into something that they can't touch. So that's what it is. You know, when I hear people say that they want a brutal end for Pisces, well, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. You think they're getting karma when I call that energy back? You think they're falling down with some strange sicknesses? That's what it is. Reiki can only be used for positive healing purpose. Do you think that they tried to embarrass you publicly with faces of horror? Who knows what they were trying to do? We're worried about our soul's path. There is no room for drama and baggage moving forward on your soul mission. There's just not. However, there is a point that you get to where things just kind of instantly happen. You know, they talk about Pisces being an alien. They talk about Pisces. They say all kinds of things about Pisces. They never say anything about the past life as a genie. They just don't. They never really. I do, but they just really don't ever get into that aspect of Pisces. They just don't. They wonder why the magic doesn't work on Pisces, and they think Pisces doesn't have protection, and I just don't know what they're talking about. I just don't know what they're talking about. You know, I know what my past lives say, but what does that mean? We're not living in the past. We're living in the present and just carrying that energy over and moving forward. So as we move forward, you're going to come to a higher knowing. There's nothing more than I like to see than it pop up. Pisces, you were right the whole time. Well, yeah, I try not to reek in pride, but I've never really took a test I was happy I failed. So going into this new paradigm, having divine protection, having phenomenal healing abilities. Can y'all feel that energy? Do y'all feel this hum? It's a completely new world, isn't it? Have you been out and seen through the veil? Have you learned how to see energy? Are you able to see auras? Are you able to see people's higher self or astral body? Are you able to see these things? The Infj seer of souls certainly can. And they talk about dark magicians, telling you to cover up your mirrors and da 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 da. I send that back to them. That's the whole point of the rainbow coveted sheath. It's just what it is. They talk about Pisces being their Medusa. Were y'all looking for a woman? $316 would be a negative feminine mutable sign. And the universe works in mysterious ways, hiding things in plain sight. So, the hunt is on. The hunter generally becomes the hunted at some point in time. And we're not worried about that. We're just not worried about that. We're worried about clearing all the karmic baggage so we can continue on serving our mission on Earth. They will be stuck in a wheel of karma that we have gotten out of, or I haven't at least. So by being able to jump out of that wheel of karma and just You know, you would like to think that they won't get in front of the chariot that's going to roll over them. You would like to think that they wouldn't, but they probably will. They probably will, and it's fine. That's fine. They did not expect you to be as resilient as you. They didn't expect you to be the kind of person that slept on the floor and, ate crackers and ramen noodles for 7 years. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, during that time, I was able to set myself up in a very secretive way, because not everyone needs to know some of your personal business. That's what it is. They're talking about the INFJ mediumship. They're talking about, what are they talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. Talking about INFJ channeling cosmic knowledge and telling people things they've never heard before. I don't know where all of this is coming from. Where is this person? Who are they talking about? Who are they talking about? It's going to be interesting to find out. It's certainly going to be interesting to find out. So, 26 minutes and 12 seconds. Pretty much the last thing that we needed to remove was the Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, once we were able to wipe that clean, magic started happening, and it's just what it is. It's just what it is. You want to find ways to take your power back and be able to lay out the pathway of how you did it to share with others. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Does it take some time? Absolutely. It's like being pregnant 9 months trying to birth a child. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Manifestations take time. However, you want to make sure that everything that can possibly be of an issue for the highest good of all is burn up and in the past. You just want to burn that up, because it's not for the highest good of all. That's why it pops into your reality when you set the intention. If you have the intention to attract everything not for the highest good of all, cool, it comes in first. Seeing that they were having a competition for love, I knew when I started all of this. And, I've got a habit of chasing monsters, and it gets me in trouble. However, that's beside the point. They're coming to the realization now of what that was. That's what it is. You just want to forgive them. Because knowing that they have lifetimes of karma for what they've done, you can't do anything about that. They don't even believe it. They won't find out until their soul review that some of us have already had, with instructions of what to do after the near-death experience. So, the path has already been intuitively written by your soul. The whole thing about humans not having free will, well, you have to get to that point. You have to get to that point. You have to get to that point where people go, oh no, we better not do this no more. And they'll still try. It's just what it is. The little karma wheel just rolls over. Most of them have a God complex, and that's just what it is. However, we're tapped into God consciousness, so that's what it is. It takes a lot of inner work. It takes a lot of grounding, a lot of meditation, a lot of things that people just don't do, which is fine. Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't. You don't want to treat them any different. They're not beneath you. You just have more practice at something than they do. That's why it's called a practice. So, my thing is, I want to identify any Pisces that has a legacy that people are trying to take away from him. I want to know who, or her. I want to know where this high priestess energy is that's dropping tower moments left and right. We got to protect that young lady. It's just what it is. I think that's the funny part too, when I hear the hunt is on and they're looking for the high priestess. Most of it is gender fluid. They're probably looking for a woman, and it's what it is. I don't care. You can't change your date of birth or the fact that you use both sides of your brain and give off negative creative energy. What does negative creative energy do? Well, number one, like attracts like, so you just have to create ways to get them out of the way. When you attract that in, cool, you just do something positive with it. Anyway, it's 30 minutes of your time. So, I mean, genie's out of the bottle, truth be told, all that fun stuff. You know, people are still going to go to the edges of the earth to keep you in the Maya or the illusion or the lies of their control factors. They'll go to the end of the earth to do it. That is what they're trying to keep from doing. And it's all right, we're just going to keep going until their hand is completely forced. You know, everyone needs healing sooner or later. And when I hear this about vampire energy, that's what it is. When I hear this about astral entities eating your loosh, oh man, I'm glad that doesn't affect me. So it's what it is. That's what it is. Does it take ancient practices to overcome these whatever issues they're having? Yeah. Have they affected me before? Absolutely. That's why I learned how to get away from that. That's what it is. When you get into the higher densities, the lower astral shit doesn't affect you anymore. That's what it is. It's just what it is. 31:31 on the clock. Okay, I've wasted enough of your time. Like, share, subscribe, do what you do. Keep in mind, you know, if you want to go through the other videos and just check it out, just keep in mind the whole point of most of these videos is to find where you can't find Pisces truth, right? Because that's been the whole thing. That's one of the catch-alls, be-alls of all these videos is when you find something that doesn't resonate or doesn't make sense or can't be researched, call and tell me so I can remove the video. Because as long as these truths are coming out, that means Pisces is in the truth and the light. That's what it is. What it is. People feel like they're being criticized negatively. Great. Why didn't they call and say anything? I think they were doing the wrong thing. I think they were catching hell. I think they were catching karma. That's what it is. The phone line is always open. You know, I know that when I'm getting fake profiles, scam whatnots, anything other than a hey, how you doing? People are running scared, and that's fine. Fear doesn't exist. That's what it is. Your truth, your purpose, your desires do. Right? When you share truth, when you share desires, and no one can call and say anything, can't even give you a 4-star review, means they have some fears, they have something to hide. And that's what it is. So we just want to take care of Pisces that has been misunderstood, mistreated, and no one could say anything to. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. The minute you know that the haters or the cockroaches or the losers are coming out of the woodwork trying to attack you, take things away, you keep going. You know, you want to draw all those roaches out and just spray raid on them. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Namaste.